What up, my air signs? Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. Guys, I do want to just say sorry so much for being inconsistent, but at the end of the day, every single time I've tried to come up with a schedule and stick to it and get on it, the universe has set me down. I've been going through tower moment after tower moment, really clearing out my life, and things are changing, but it's all for the greater good. Anyway, so I'm here with you guys now. I love y'all and thank y'all for hanging tight with me and just supporting me continuously, even though, things have been all over the place. I am getting the video out this week on the Attracting a Life Beyond My Dreams series so that you guys can hear a little bit about what's been going on exactly. So that being said, I do just have to say thank y'all. You know I'm grateful for you. You know I love ya. And please share, subscribe, like these videos, comment, communicate. I love talking to you guys. I love hearing how they affect you, whatever it is. And also to book a spiritual service or a beautiful blessing in a box or any of those things, please check out my website. The information will all be down below, goldenevolutionllc.com. Again, goldenevolutionllc.com. Go check it out. Please and thank you. Here we go. I want to ask the universe to protect us all. Place a bubble around us. Fill that bubble with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. I want to ask the universe to make the messages very plain and very clear. The 3 of Swords just flipped out when I was shuffling, and it came out again. So that's your first card. 3 of Swords. Aw, air signs. The 9 of Cups. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Oh, wow. The 7 of Wands. This is a love reading. It's feeling that way. 8 of Wands. It is definitely, wow, all these wands. Y'all got fire sign on the brain. Might be dealing with a fire sign. Might have fire in your chart. First card out, the 3 of Swords. So, air signs, you have experienced some kind of heartbreak or you're going through some kind of painful experience in your life right now. It seems like, I just feel this heaviness around you. It feels like you've been sad. Sorry, guys, I'm lighting an incense. You've been sad. You are feeling heavy. You're not feeling like yourself. You're just all around not really in alignment with who it is that you need to be in this present moment in time. The universe is saying that whatever energy has you in this 3 of Swords, it was kind of a codependent energy. Because with the 9 of Cups following it, the only message that I'm hearing is that you are forced to experience some kind of pain or heartbreak so that you can start gaining your own wish fulfillment within thyself. You had spent some time or you were placing too much energy outward. And doing so wasn't allowing you to really focus on your 9 of Cups. And what that means is that you may have been so caught up in another person's energy or these painful experiences from the past or whatever the case could be. Black Privilege. This book is really good. If you haven't read it, read it. Sorry, I just noticed it in the camera. I'm like, let me move that. It's so good. Anyways, you've been caught up in somebody else's vision or what you wanted with someone else to the point that you weren't focused on yourself and your own happiness and what you needed to do to accomplish things. And so that energy is still around you. And it doesn't matter if you broke up with the person or if they broke up with you or if this happened 10 years ago or 5 years ago. Every time you have that energy or hold that toxicity within your body or hold any ill will or relive the memories or do this and that, go back and judge on what you could have done or should have done and this, and this. All of that is putting more energy into things outside of yourself, feeding a fire that does not need to last. Whereas you are supposed to rewind. That doesn't even make sense. I don't know what they have me saying. Whereas if you would have been putting the energy into yourself, you can sustain healthier relationships. You can sustain and move towards things that are ultimately happier for you because now you're working on yourself. So you are what you attract. You are what you eat. You are what you do. You are a total sum of everything that you're putting out into the universe. So if you've been putting out toxicity and you've been being low vibrational, you're going to keep experiencing 3 of Swords and energy, and that's just honest. If you're going to keep feeding things that are of a lower vibration, then you're going to continue to attract things that are of a lower vibration. And so now you're moving into a new space of sitting with yourself and becoming ready and able to defend what it is that you need to do for yourself. You're going to be defending yourself. I feel like you're fighting yourself right now. That's what the Seven of Wands is coming off as to me. Normally, this would be defending yourself towards the outside world. But right now, all I'm seeing is that you are fighting with yourself. Part of you is like, it's this person's fault, or it's that person's fault, or this and this and this, or I should have been doing this and that. The other part of you is like, no, it's about love. It's about peace. It's about attracting. I know that all things are working for me. I know this. I know that. And at the end of the day, you're literally battling yourself, going back and forth. It's crazy too, because it's polar opposites. Like, I can hear the conversations that you're having with yourself, and it's literally two opposite ends. It's essentially your ego and your heart, fear and love, fighting each other, fighting for forgiveness for yourself and for others, fighting to love again, fighting to trust again, fighting to be a better person, fighting to release the past, fighting to heal from the past. But it's a battle within yourself. And the more that you align with love, and continue to release what no longer serves you, and move in a path, move in a way that shows the universe that you are putting love first, love for yourself first, because that self-love is key, air signs. All I'm seeing is the energy of you putting so much energy into outside things, regardless of if it was something from the past, like I said, 5-10 years ago, or if it is something from today. You've been putting so much energy outside of yourself that all you see is the Three of Swords. All you feel is the Three of Swords. You're not seeing like your vision is muddy because you're not looking. All you're seeing is that. It's time for you to start moving swiftly in the direction of your own dreams. And when you do that, the universe is going to allow you to align with what is for you fast. But as long as you're moving low vibrational and doing anything that is in a lower vibration, that's exactly what you're going to continue to attract. And you're going to continue what? The devil. You're going to continue to attract what you are. And I'm not calling you guys the devil, but I'm saying if you are being in a lower vibration and feeding into lower vibrational energies and being toxic, or constantly reliving the past, things, 10 of Wands, things you cannot change, then you're going to keep attracting those same kind of occurrences. It's time for you to free yourself. Oof, my shoulders. This is my control shoulder. Every time I'm trying to control something, or, the universe is trying to send me a message, this shoulder will tighten up. And that is how I feel right now. Like, you guys are really it's just tight. You're tightly wound. You're too focused on outside things, and you're just in this space of not seeing your vision, not really realizing that you're on path, because we even got 6, 7, 8 here. 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and now we got the Ace of Wands. There could definitely be fire in your chart, or you thinking of a fire sign, because you have a lot of fire here. And then the Page of Swords. It's time for you to start making some changes. Ultimately, air signs, that's what's going on. You're needing to forgive yourself and to forgive others. You're needing to let go of some things, because the devil energy is having you playing right now. You're overindulging. You might be drinking all the time, or smoking weed, or doing coke, or whatever your pastime is. You're overindulging right now. The devil energy is literally saying, like, you're doing some toxic things and you're thinking that it's going to make you feel better, but the toxicity is just putting you there. Some of you guys, it may not even be as serious as that. You could just be overeating, eating junk food. Staying up, watching too much TV, not doing nothing productive, not learning. You're indulging in something very toxic, and the devil is utilizing this Three of Swords that you're feeling, this pain that you're feeling, this depression that you're feeling, this anger that you're feeling, to feed negativity. You're feeding fire. You're feeding the negative energy right now. And it's keeping you bound in the Three of Swords, because it'll numb it, but it brings it right back. And then we got the 10 of Wands clarifying the 9 of Cups. The 10 of Wands is the energy of a cycle coming to an end. The end of you seeking things or blaming things outside of yourself for your circumstances. It's time for you to face the reality of things that you've done, the role that you played in certain situations. Forgive yourself and forgive others and let it go, because it's burdens that you no longer need to carry. You're needing to start worrying about what is going to make you happy. How can you fix this? How are you going to become a better person? How are you going to move differently so that you're able to honor the truth that you are? as opposed to, oh, well, I should have done this in that situation. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas are not going to change what already happened. What's going to change is that this happened in my past. How do I move forward? What am I going to do from this day on to make sure that I don't repeat that cycle? To make sure that if I receive another opportunity like this, I can be better. How am I going to do this and that? And I see you guys having those moments of clarity of like, next time I will handle it like this and this and that. But majority of the time, it's this devil energy. It's this 3 of Swords energy. It's this lower vibrational energy. You're needing to remind yourself of how you're going to fix the situations moving forward as opposed to what has already happened. You cannot change the past. You can only change the present and the future. You can't even change the future. You can just change your present. The past nor the future exists. Only the present moment does. So what are you going to do in this present moment to change how you are moving, how you will move? Because what you do right now determines everything else. Victory is assured for you because we have the 6 of Wands here. So the truth is, you're exactly where you need to be. There's not one thing about this moment that needs to be changed. You need to be going through all the stuff that you're going through so that you can heal and make the necessary changes. That is what the whole reading's about. You have your own decision. You can see the miracle within your situations, or you can continue to focus on, well, this should have been better, or if I would have done this and that wouldn't have happened, and blah, 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 blah. None of that is going to change anything. Not focusing on what has already happened is not going to change what is to come. What is going to change what is to come is you deciding, well, this is what happened in the past. This is what I did. This is how I need to fix it. This is how I become clear, and not in a bitter way, through the eyes of love, through the eyes of forgiveness. You can make the decision to do so. It's going to take time, but the decision ultimately is yours, and the energy is around you right now. And all I feel is just tightness, just heaviness. Like, you guys really got to fight yourself. But on the other side of this fight, when you win with love, when you fight with love, you get an Ace of Wands, you get a new opportunity. But the universe is not going to give you another opportunity at something that you're wanting or saying that you want when you're still in a toxic space, or you're still in a space of not forgiving what has already happened. I always use the metaphor, do not bring muddy shoes into an all-white house. Why would the universe give you an all-white house with brand new furniture, all white and everything, and a whole new opportunity if you're still with this kind of energy? Why are you going to get an opportunity that's filled with love and happiness and peace if you're still doing toxic things? And again, guys, whatever toxic behaviors you are exhibiting, we all do it. We all go through that. So I'm not talking at you. I'm talking to you, with you. Like, this is stuff that I go through. Getting back into toxic habits and doing things that I know are not in alignment with me because I am sad and unsure of how to handle it, or I'm going through this and that and don't know how to handle it. I just told y'all this is my control shoulder, not because I'll get to the space of trying to control everything so that I don't ever have a surprise come. But the truth is, you cannot control your life. The only thing you can control is your own mindset, your own perception, your own behavior. So it's time for you to clear the pathway. Page of Swords is here. Your truth is the key to you facing yourself in the mirror, and you facing you is the key to freeing you from the situation. This is the key to clear days. Really being brutally honest with yourself, forgiving yourself and forgiving others for things that cannot be changed. Only then will you receive the new opportunity and be able to take a different leap of faith. But it takes you getting yourself out of this space by being honest with yourself about how you got here. How can you change it? What do you want to do differently? How do you want to move? Everything right now, the power is all in your hands, air signs, and it's up to you to change and decide what you're going to do with it. So, with that being said, I'm going to pull some Sacred Traveler cards for you guys, and that will be the end of your tarot reading. Yeah, y'all need to be smudging, taking spiritual baths, cleansing yourself, like doing some work, because y'all are all over the place right now. It feels heavy. Cards didn't fall on the floor. Okay. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Do they need to hear anything else? One more shuffle, if nothing falls. All right. Cleansing waters. What'd I say? Y'all need to take a cleansing bath, smudge something, because y'all are definitely needing it right now. So let's do surrendering to the journey. Release control. It's time to let go. All is well. The Creator is at your side. You don't have to do it alone. Your life is guided. This is not the time to try to control the details of your life. This is not the time, or this is the time to let it flow. There are times to hold on, but this is the time to completely surrender. Surrender to the greater forces of the universe. Let go of wanting to control your future. Simply turn your challenges over to your spiritual source. The Creator will escort you on your journey. Surrendering is not giving up. You are not yielding to a force outside of yourself. You're opening to your soul. By releasing hold, you allow the creative forces of the universe to spiral through you, which brings inspiration and direction into your life. Sometimes the journey goes a different way than expected. When it does, don't resist. There are times you can see the path, but you don't know where it leads. Not knowing where you are going can activate inspiration, insight, and creative juices. You cannot discover new oceans and distant vistas unless you have the courage to let go of the shore. You don't have to do it all yourself. Support is all around you. Simply open your heart and allow it in. And then last but not least, we got cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. To achieve fulfillment, purify yourself and your surroundings. Space clear your environment. Clear out clutter. In order to release old beliefs, stagnant energies, and auric grunge that you may have picked up, it's necessary to cleanse and purify yourself and your home. Let go of the old, discarded, and unused. Eat lightly, drink fresh water, and simplify your life. Shower or bathe with the intention that all that is not needed is washing away. When you purify yourself, you become a clearer channel for life and thus know what direction is best for your life. Also, your sparkling light can then help heal and support many. The traveler periodically takes time from the journey to seek holy waters for purification and renewal. Standing under the mystical cleansing waterfall, the voyager knows her energy field is being cleansed. Past life limitations are washing away, and limiting to beliefs are dissolving. Sometimes the traveler purifies in a steam or a mountain lake or next to ocean waves, but also by simply standing in the rain or drinking refreshing waters. In each moment, there is the knowing that the water is clearing out what is stagnant and replacing it with shimmering, sparkling energy. Find as many ways possible to use water as a cleansing force in your life, all with the intent of purifying your life to get greater energy so that greater energy can emerge. All right, air signs, that has been your reading. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Namaste and peace be upon you.